Hello, sports fans, and welcome to a very special NBA Finals edition of Scout Sports 101. We will preview tonight's Game 1 between the Cavs and the Warriors. But first, here is today's Scout Sports 101 trivia question. Which NBA player was the first to win 2 NBA Finals MVP awards? I'll have the answer later in the broadcast. I feel tonight's game is a big one. The Cavs need to take one of these first 2 games at Oracle Arena in Oakland. The Cavs need to come out and be aggressive and really play like they never have before and really put the pressure on the Warriors. The Warriors were tired after their Game 7, after their 7-game series with the Houston Rockets. But the Warriors are going to be ready to play tonight, and they're going to be coming out with a vengeance. The Cavs, in the first 4 games of the last 2 NBA Finals, have scored a combined total 89 points. Whether or not the Warriors destroy the Cavs, or if it goes 6 or 7 games, the Cavs' backs are against the wall. I feel the Cavs will take this first game tonight. The Cavs need to play physical and really attack the Warriors from the get-go. J.R. Smith really needs to score 3-pointers tonight, and Kyle Korver has really scored so many 3-pointers during the regular season and this postseason. And if they bring Kyle tonight, if he can score several 3-pointers, then the Cavs will have a chance to win Game 1 tonight. And Kevin Love will play. It is official. He is off the NBA concussion protocol list, so he will play in tonight's Game 1. For the Warriors, Andre Iguodala is still out with an injury, and he will not play tonight. And they also have one other player out with an injury as well. Larry Nance Jr. is still learning his game and trying to figure it out. And he did not play well in against the Celtics in Game 7 last Sunday. I felt Ty Lue should have taken him courtside and had him sit for about 4 or 5 minutes. And after about 5 minutes, then once he has seen what's going on, or any player for that matter has seen what's going on, put him back in. And our bench guys have really scored very well throughout the regular season and playoffs. And that includes George Hill, Kyle Korver, Jordan Clarkson, C.D. Osman, Larry Nance Jr., Jeff Green, and Rodney Hood. And I like the guys we have on the bench, and they really need to score well tonight. I do feel there will be a shot made at the buzzer in one of these games, whether or not it goes 6 or 7 games in this series. The supporting cast really needs to help out LeBron because he cannot beat the Warriors all by himself. Curry, Durant, and Klay Thompson will all have their share of big-time scoring points. And I think Curry will score at least 20 to 30 points a game. Durant will at least score 30 to 40 points a game, as well as Klay Thompson scoring at least 20 to 30 or 40 points a game. And you can be sure of that. All in all, though, I say the Cavs win this first game tonight in Oakland. I'm not going to give how many points, but I do feel that they win this game in Oakland tonight. And I'm still saying Cavs in 6. But I feel the Cavs just need to dominate just from the get-go from all this in this game. And because this game is a very important game. And these first 2 are on the road. And I feel they need to take it's important to take one of these first 2 games in Boston. So, in case you're split in Oakland, or if you go up 2-0, if you split, that's good. But if you take 1 and the Warriors win 1, you split 1, come back here to Cleveland and go up 2-1. That would be the thing to do in Game 3. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I feel that the Cavs do win this game tonight, this first game tonight, as I've said before. But I mean, and I'm not trying to be negative, but a lot of people feel that it's going to be a miracle if the Cavs take one of these games. I feel, even though people feel the Cavs don't have a chance to win in this series, and that's good because it's giving the Cavs a challenge to really try to win this series, I feel the Cavs do have a chance to win and should not be doubted in any way. But I really feel this is going to be an exciting series, and I feel the Cavs are really going to take the first, and I've said this before, and I just feel the Cavs are really going to take this game tonight. But we'll have to wait. We're really going to have to watch this game closely and see what happens. I also wanted to mention LeBron has just a great chance just to really make a legacy for himself and for his career. Because what he's done, I've said this in my previous episode, but I'm going to mention it one more time because I feel it needs to really be mentioned. He has done a lot for the city of Cleveland, for the fans, and for the team and the franchise. He won his first NBA title in 2016 after a 52-year drought and ended that. And then we had that big celebration in the downtown area with $1.336 million, which I was very honored to be a part of. And the Warriors they're not the team that they once were. And I feel Stephen Curry, I mean, they're going to be playing physical. And the Cavs need to play physical because that's what the Warriors are going to do. And they're going to be really, really ready to go. And they've got to not leave any player wide open. And they have to not have any turnovers. And they have to only give fouls when it's necessary to give a foul. And don't try to score a three-pointer every 5 seconds, but do score them. And also go for the 2-point and 1-point scores and the layups. That's going to help you to win the game. And you got to pass the ball around. All the players must contribute. Pass it around to each player that is out there. That's what you need to do in this game tonight, boys. And I think it's going to be a really tight series between the Cavs and the Warriors. And I agree with what Campy said. Play your heart's content and really dominate the game. Double team them if you have to. And I really agree with that. So boys, just play your hearts out tonight and let's have a good game. And let's win this first game and go up 1-0 in this series, boys. We'll get back to the Game 1 preview in just a second. But it is now time for the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Which player was the first to win 2 NBA Finals MVP awards? If you said Willis Reed, you are correct. He played for the New York Knicks and won his first 2 NBA Finals MVP awards, one in 1970 and one in 1973. And both times when he played with the Knicks played the Lakers in the finals both times that he played. I'll have another question on my next pregame show, which will be before Game 2 on Sunday. We still have time left, and I feel that the Cavs are on. You got to realize the Cavs are on at least 3 to 4 days rest. They're going to be good and ready to go. The other thing is the Warriors are on 2 to 3 days rest, and they're going to be ready too. But I feel the Warriors are really going to have it out for the Cavs, and I also do feel that the Cavs are really going to want to win this series, and LeBron's going to do whatever it takes to make sure supporting cast really helps him out and really contributes. So I feel, that's why I said this before, and I'm going to say my prediction one more time. I am going with Cavs in 6. That is my prediction. And I know a lot of people are saying Warriors in 4, Warriors in 5, but I feel it's going to be Cavs in either 5 or 6 games either way. And I feel this is going to be a really tight series, and I heard this guy. I was listening to the radio this morning as I was driving to an appointment I had after I was down at another place this morning, and he said that the Cavs should change their name to the Boston Celtics. The Bostonite, let me tell you what, Ron, you are crazy. The Cavs will never change their name to the Boston Celtics. And I thought they just will never do that, and you are crazy. And I also feel that LeBron James will have a triple-double in this series. And I think you can be sure of that. You can count on it, too. And I also feel that even though I think it's going to be switched on and off between Kevin Love and Jeff Green, even though he is going to play tonight, I think Kevin Love is going to play a majority of the games, but Jeff Green will have some time to play. But when the guys who are on the bench come off the bench, they've got to come in and score really well. They've got to make those shots. They've got to dominate Golden State. They've got to double-team them if they have to. And they've got to get the rebounds of the shots that the Warriors are trying to make. And I just feel that that's what the Cavs need to do. They've got to really play hard against the Warriors tonight in Game 1 in Oakland. So, to sum this up, I really feel that this is going to be a really tight game tonight. And Warriors head coach Steve Kerr, he's told the Warriors that they really need to come out and just be ready and really attack the Cavs. And Ty Lue said the same thing. And Ty Lue really wants his teammates to really pass the ball around and contribute and really, really put the pressure on the Golden State Warriors. And I just feel Ty Lue has to also come up with something else to really get the Cavs to really play hard and really win this first game tonight. And I feel Ty Lue does, because he's coached well this season and he has had his ups and downs. And I feel that Coach Lue, he also wants the Cavs to really be aggressive and really know what's going on and really they cannot fill this game out. There is no time for that. They've got to go in there. They've got to play with a vengeance. They've got to score right away. They've got to maintain the lead, and they've got to hold that lead and not let up on the Warriors. They've got to maintain. They've got to keep that lead and hold it throughout all 4 quarters of the game. We're almost out of time, and I just got to say this. A lot of people really feel that the Cavs are really going to have all they can do to win at least one of these games. But they're going to do whatever it takes. And I know it's going to be a miracle, but I do feel, and I'm going to say this right now, that I feel the Cavs are going to win more than just one of these games in this series. Well, I will be back, and I just feel that is, and I just feel really strongly about that by far and in every single way. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for this edition of for this special NBA Finals edition of Scott Sports 101 Game 1 preview. I will be back tonight after Game 1 with a post-game show analysis broadcast of Scott Sports 101. But until then, as always, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. Go Cavs. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.